Hey man, what can I help you with? Okay. An associate of yours said I might be a good person to talk to acquire some magical items. Okay, your associate was correct. But there are a couple rules. There are a couple rules you gotta follow. The first rule: if the MIB comes knocking on your door, asking questions, you keep my name out of your mouth, okay? The, the Men in Black? Man, you watch way too many movies. No. The Magical Investigation Bureau. They're the corporation that handles the transactions of magical items and the funding and selling laws and such. Guys like me don't exactly get along with the MIB. And the second rule is, and this is more of a disclaimer, all magical items come with a cost, a catch, so to speak. You see, magic is flawed, it's weak. So you bind it with a contract, something very significant, and it boosts the power of magic drastically. And that's essentially how magic items are made. So now that that's out of the way, why don't I show you what I got? You're concerned because I don't look like the magic type. Okay, buddy, listen. Not everybody can wear robes and weird pointy hats all the time, you know. I'm in the back alley of a city. Yeah, you think that wouldn't paint a huge glowing target on me to the MIB that, hey, look, this guy probably selling magical items. That may or may not be illegal. Yeah, plus sometimes people like to just dress normal, you know. Okay, cool. Let me show you what I got. Alright. What might be good for you here? Here's one you might be interested in. Now this is a bottle of cologne, but not just any cologne. Essentially, it's a love potion. You spray it once, and the person that you most desire, all they have to do is take one whiff, and they will permanently become infatuated with you. The catch, well, if anyone after that one person smells it, let's just say they get rather violent with you for the next 30 minutes. Additionally, if someone other than the desired person gets a whiff of this before your desired person does, well, let's just say you might have some unwanted attention for a while. Now, a love potion is extremely valuable. Most get sold by the MIB for $1 to $2 million, depending on the risks involved. But for you, since it's your first time, I'll give you some good discounts today. What do you say, $100? Cool? Yeah, I thought you might like that. But there's more. Let's get the next item here. What do I got here in my never-ending bag? What's that? You're worried about that guy? Nah, don't worry about it, man. He's with me. He's here to make sure that our transactions don't get interrupted by any unwanted business. So let me reach into my bag here, bring you something nice. Oh, this is quite the catch. One of my personal favorites. Now, why this may look like your 50-cent back back scratcher that you'd find at the dollar store. It's much, much greater. Any ailment, injury, illness, anything negative that you can think of, one scratch on your body with this, instantly cured. Now, the terms. You can only use it up to 3 times. Only 3 times. If you use it more than 3 times, let's just say every single injury, every pain, emotionally and physically, will come rushing back to you. And it will last about 15 minutes. For most people, they either die or become insane. So just make sure after the 3rd use you properly dispose of this. Now, on the market, a cure-all would go for several $1 million. But for you, $50. Cool. I thought you might like that. But there's more. There's always gonna be more. What do I got here? Now, this one is interesting. A bow tie. Attached by just a simple string. Now, what's so special about this bow tie, you might ask? Well, when you put this bow tie on, you can transform into anyone. And I do mean anyone. The catch? Well, let's just say if somebody figures out that you are indeed shape-shifting, the tie will know. And if they confront you, let's just say it's instant death. So when you're wearing this, just make sure you change the tie. Transform yourself into maybe a clothing without a tie, or change the color, or change the style. I don't care, it's whatever. I'm not held liable for what you do with these. Just be safe. It affects business if my clients, kick the bucket. Now, you can do a lot of damage with something that allows shape-shifting. So these are normally sold at $500,000 to several $1,000,000 depending on the style. But for you, you look trustworthy of the sort. How about $10? Cool. I figured you'd like that. Next item. What do I got in here for you? Ooh, how about this? This one is one of my personal favorites. Do you like exercise? Do you like exercise? Because I do. But you know what's even better than exercise? Being strong. Now this wonderful band, this device, can let you achieve any feat of strength that you desire, permanently. The only catch is, depending on the difference in strength and what you wish upon it, you can be in on up to 24 hours of agonizing pain and discomfort. But let's just say I wanted to go to the party, wanted to be a little beefed up, a little strong, looking a little good. I might be in for 10 minutes of exercise on this. Light, nothing too physical. But if you wanted to, trade hands with the Hulk, well, you might be in for a painful, painful night. And that's definitely going to cost you 24 hours. So, definitely use this responsibly. Now, becoming the strongest being in existence does have its advantages. And normally something like this would be price locked behind the trillions. But for you, why not? How about $200? Cool. Hey, appreciate the business, man. Now, let's see what I got here. Ooh, Ooh, this one might be good for all of you insomniacs out there. You know, if you have a difficult time sleeping. This old man slipper, what I like to call it, form fits to your shoe perfectly. Fits like a glove. Now, let's say you stayed up all night playing video games. You have work in 30 minutes, work in an hour. And, man, you're thinking about calling in because you're so tired. No, slip this shoe on. Set an alarm, and when you wake up, it'll be like you had a perfect night's sleep. Beautiful item. Now the catch, just make sure this doesn't get in the hands of anyone's abuela, or else you might receive this slipper right between your eyes from over a mile away, and you'll never see it coming. It's got no counterplay. So definitely keep this locked up in a safe place, unless you want to be dome rocked, which I personally would not. Anyways, a perfect night's sleep would normally cost somebody at least $500,000. But, it's an old shoe. $10. Cool. I knew I'd have you there. And I knew you'd have no complaints. What else do I got here? Now this is my last item. Now, this may look like an ordinary silver dollar. Maybe that's not even a silver dollar. It's a $50. Anyways, your ordinary old school $50. But when you flick it into the air, it freezes time. That's right, it freezes time. The only downside is if you don't catch it, well, let's just say you may be stuck in time for an eternity. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, this item is really bad. This item is complete trash. So I'm gonna give it to you for free. You don't want it. Well, here's the thing. I just gave you a lot of discounts today. Saved you a lot of money. You're gonna take this dollar, whether you like it or not. Or you're gonna have a nice long talk with my associate back there. That's a good lad. I figured you'd take it. Just be careful not to drop it. Now I think this concludes our session for today. Now go along and come back. I might have more magical items for you. I think this might be a beneficial partnership for us. Something mutual for the time being. But for now, off you go.